So we just wanted to start off this morning just by, in our groups at our tables, just to discuss amongst yourselves, just reflect on yesterday and things you might have learned yesterday, any aha moments. The thing that really struck me was the presentations where we were talking about the collaboratives within this collaborative, groups of you working with each other. And the thing that I'm really interested in is we all realise just how complex our healthcare system is, and there's a whole science around complexity, and it's recognised that you get what's called emergence. You get things sort of emerging out of work that's being done. And I think that's one of the big secrets of this collaborative approach, is that we're getting connections being made that are just pretty spontaneous, and out of that you're getting some really fantastic work and stuff that may not have happened were those connections being made in the first place. And the other part of all this, which is why I was always confident that this would work, this whole campaign, is it's recognised that you'll have what is called a non-linear effect, where you don't just get like a standard sort of progression. If potentially when you get these collaborations going, things can go really up in a really big positive way. They can also go really down, but I was always preferring to think it would go up. So if you don't mind, just take a few minutes at your tables just to discuss, reflect from yesterday, and then we'll get a little bit of feedback. Thanks very much.
We would like to hear feedback from each of the tables as to what were the key one or two key learnings or aha moments or reflections from you. So hands up the first table, and then I'll just go round. Thank you, Bevan.
We decided that rules can be broken, and that we needed to listen to the team, we needed to set our aims, and we needed to share the load. And I can't read Sarah's writing, so she can read the last one.
And that we felt that the presentations helped us to learn about the linking collaboratives, especially the localities one. And so that was another little side learning.
Thank you very much. Over to Healthy Hearts. Who's speaking? Andy, you always speak. Well, you can't.
I think we were just saying that the different stages of readiness help kind of set you up for realistic expectations and how best to plan your energy, and I suppose not to take it personal, but just to realise that people are at different stages and what you need to do to overcome those and to get them on board, knowing that it'll be a journey as opposed to everybody on board.
You were here in that video, Andy. That's what was difficult.
And we were impressed by the Mr. Potato Head exercise and just how quickly you can get some really fast PDSAs going and get some really impressive results.
Great.
Not quite that simple, in reality. Come on.
I think if we realised that there was such a good Mr. Potato Head prize, we would have tried better. So yeah, motivation. I think the criteria for deciding when to implement a change was good for us, and we felt that we were all in that high confidence that this is actually going to be sustainable. So we've been kind of looking at simplifying a lot of our stuff now.
So that's for Delirium. Great, thank you. The champions.
We won't talk too much about Mr. Potato Head, of course. We did reflect, and we thought our small group helped for quick, rapid decisions. I think yesterday our reflection is just sometimes how difficult it can be just getting that final confirmatory evidence to move to the implementation point and being confident about it.
Thank you. The A team.
One of the reflections we had was about communication and how it was difficult communicating in a larger team, and how we sometimes needed to listen to various parties, and we got excited and ran ahead, but yeah, it was good. Well, we're talking about the Potato Head as well, and yeah, it was different personalities and experts, and yeah, it was good.
Your table.
Good morning. We talked about the change, and we thought that, that constant building the will when you think that you've got the solution and that you've got a good change concept and that it's been tested, that the work has just begun, and it's continuing to build that will and using some of the things that we used yesterday about how you get people to change and that willingness, and that building the will never ends.
Thank you, Karen.
I think the thing that excited us most was the real potential for collaborative crossover, learning from each other and working with each other.
And the VIEW team's very much part of most of that, aren't they?